In this video, we'll be sharing about our data platform that intends to support the water efficient sanitation solutions community. So this is a community largely of technology providers who create a sanitation solution that uses significantly less water than by traditional sanitation methods. So this is, of course, a way to reduce the consumption of water, and that's particularly important in a country that's fairly water stressed. So the support here was originally intended to be largely research. So as the WASH R&D Center, which is where we are, our interest, of course, is originally in terms of lab analysis, collecting samples, looking at performance metrics, and so on. And so you can see one of the earlier interfaces around that. And then as we started mapping out our the WESS units in the field and collecting data from there, the feedback that we got from the friends in the Water Research Commission and the Water Partnerships Office was that there was a broader role to play in terms of explaining to the general public that WESS is not just for one segment of the population. So it's not only for informal settlements, it's not only for schools, it's not only for the eco estates. So there's this growing population of eco-friendly tourism. So the estates and resorts that support WESS can claim credits, can claim bragging rights for implementing WESS at their sites. So all these initiatives go significantly towards improving or reducing the water consumption in the country. And I just want to show a spreadsheet that we received from one of our WESS providers, and just look at the number of schools that they are supporting, the number of informal settlements and other types of entities. So so WESS is not a new or sort of theoretical concept. It's very much in practical use. It's in use across different sectors of the economy, and so it's important for people to realize that WESS is practical and implementable, and we are collecting data across the country about WESS. And so some of the interest has focused now on just accounting for all the WESS units out there. And so in our data platform, we are now looking to create a space where you can register your company as a WESS provider. We do provide services where you can certify your product types as being WESS or not, and even make available on the platform this QR code. So if you have a unit in the field and you have a label there saying, yes, this is a WESS unit that supports reduction of water consumption, then this little QR code, if your visitor were to scan it, and then it takes them to the platform and where you can see that, yes, this is a WESS unit. So that's one kind of support. It's also to promote the entities, the business entities that are implementing WESS. So imagine you've got this estate that has implemented WESS. So we want to be able to register that on our site as well, and say this is a site. So if you are looking for a holiday destination and you are eco conscious, then please do consider this site. Well, we're not saying it as explicitly as all that, but just to register all the entities that are implementing WESS. So to make available a space where recipients of WESS and providers of WESS can be hosted. And then, of course, we continue collecting our information and doing more research and de-risking WESS. So down here is shown, at least on this interface, our notes on the configuration of a particular WESS unit and modification records and observations and so on. So this part probably is not useful for the general public to see, but we can produce interfaces where these sorts of marketing type things can be made available so that the general public becomes more educated about WESS. Right? For some reason, generally speaking, WESS doesn't get quite the media coverage that I think it should be getting as a significant solution to the water stress of the country. So, hopefully, by collecting this data and making it available and continuing with the research, that there's more awareness of WESS and more support for WESS going forward.